Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm sorry for the hiatus. I've been gone for a little bit. I've been focusing on training and other aspects of my life, but I'm excited to come back and talk about some jiu-jitsu for you. Again, if you like my YouTube channel and you want to get further content, subscribe, and also my instructionals that are all available on BJJ Fanatics. Go grab them. If you like the free content, you're going to love the content that you have to pay for, and it's super cheap to get. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at pulling guard. We did it in gi, but we didn't really talk about it in no gi, and it does change. And this is for high-level people, but it's also for the people who are like white belt, blue belt, purple belt. Maybe they don't compete that much in no gi, and it changes, okay? Especially for like IBJJF rules where you have to make contact before you pull, okay? So if this was sub only, it wouldn't really matter too much. I would be able to pull, but there's some ways to pull. So in the gi, I'd be inside here, and I'd like have the collar, I'd have the sleeve grip, and I'd pull with my foot up. Well, in no gi, it's not so great to do that. They're just going to get 2 points, and they're going to do a takedown. I don't really want to be this close. When I do a pull, and we're going to talk about the up-close pull, I want to be here, getting here inside him, gripping, and he grips me a little bit, and I grip here, and then maybe I grab a 2-on-1. I grab a collar tie, I grab an elbow. 2-on-1s are always the best, right? And in sequence, while we're going for grips, I sit and grip. I don't really like just falling here, gripping, and going straight to my back because they can sprint on you, okay? And you got to be careful also of them doing any type of trip in competition. So like if I was to go here, and he just tripped me on the way down and I sat down, it would be bad for me. So one of the things I like to do, especially like if we're here and we're gripping, okay, I'm going to get in close tie, collar tie, or 2-on-1. 2-on-1, boom, boom, or even grab the leg so that they can't actually sit down with me. And we're talking IBJJF rules, but just ideally, we want to make some contact. We just don't want to pull out of nowhere. We want to go here, 2-on-1, grip, and then sit. And I can be seated, upright, ready to go, okay, versus just falling to my back. There are some things you can do up close where I can grip here, I can step in the middle, I can kick them up, I can go for my single leg X and all this stuff. But that's easy to see, and it's okay to do that stuff. But if we're talking about pure pulling to get ahead of the person, I personally don't like to go into those moves unless you're really clean about them, okay? That's not a wrong thing to do because I can go into here. I have a couple moves that I like to do that I dive my legs in between, but it's not as safe. And that's the main thing, is that like you have to pay attention. Like if you're really good at it, it's okay. But otherwise, I want to be seated in front of him in close, okay? And there's a difference between the distance and the in close. Right now, when I'm in close, I really just don't want to, like if we were really agreeing to pull guard, like I would grab my hands and we would just sit, right? But most of the time we're not agreeing and I need to pay attention, grip. Maybe he grips me with a 2-on-1. I grip him, I break the grip, and then now I sit. But when I sit, I make sure that I space myself back a little bit, just in case he sprints on me, okay? So like if I just sit like this, you see how my shoulders are below my butt, I'm on my butt more, I'm gonna fall and he's gonna be able to sprint. And so I kind of don't want that. Maybe you do, maybe you're really good at your open guard, that's fine. But if I just want to pay attention, maybe I want to do shin on shin, maybe I want to do something here, I don't want to like pull like that. So when I pull, it's important that whatever grip you is, 2-on-1, whether he grips me, or I grip him, or I do collar tie, anything like this, or I grab the leg. Once I go, he can start sprinting now, right? So I scoot back just a little bit. So I scoot, whether it's the 2 feet scooting or it's 2 feet and my hands are occupied, just so that he doesn't sprint on me and I don't fall. Because if I just pull and then he just like pushes me, boom, and then he starts walking over to the side, I'm already behind and I got to start doing guard retention. And I don't want to do that. I want to go like on the attack right away. So when I go down now, he's going to walk up a little bit into me And then I'm going to show you exactly how it is. So we're gonna go here, here, boom, boom, here, boom, and then I scoot back. Just a little. It doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be. I just don't want I want my shoulders a little over here, and I want to move here, and I want to look at him so that I don't get guillotined. Oftentimes when we pull, we look down a little bit too much. You gotta look at him, okay? Just so that I can see, paying attention to if he does anything flying on me, okay? So in close, we're not doing any of this, right? We're not gonna do this pull, okay? We're going to pay attention. 1, 2, 1, he grips me. Maybe it's a collar tie, maybe it's here, and then it's a sit back, and then I'm in position. Maybe I sit back like this, he starts to swarm me, and I scoot back a little bit, and I grip, okay? So that's how we're looking at the in-close pull, as opposed to doing like kind of just traditional gi stuff, okay? This is not to say that I can't do a shot or anything like this and then pull, but this is like one of the high percentage pulls that you can get right to offense right away, no gi style.